Hello and welcome to the 11th race of the Utica Home Track Series season here at Martinsville. This is our first time at the track, so this circuit is new to all these drivers. The starting grid rolls past as this is the last race before the All-Star Challenge. So if someone has not won a race in any of the previous 2 seasons or this year, they're going to try and win it today. 42 cars are here. All the drivers with an R next to their name are rookies. And we had a couple drivers that failed to qualify for today's event. Vladimir Petrov, Thomas Beatty, Estavas Cortez, Dylan Young, Nick Capps, Alex Tanker, Brian Benoit, Jack Darby, Brendan Patterson, Jerry Garrett, Eamon J, and Justin Benoit. They'll have to try again when we go to Indianapolis. Julian Kenneblaz Jr. at number 45 gets his first career Utica Home Track Series pole. And is a JFI front row as teammate Jeffrey Finguy is to the outside and is going to make the pass. Kenneblaz is driving that Bud Light machine during the summer months. We had our first incident on lap 1. John Cittadino, car number 69, goes into the turn, dive bombs it low, but is going to lose it and is going to get into the wall. She would keep going, but this would be the first in a long line of wrecks and cautions in this Wrecks Fest of an event. We'll get to those soon. Jeffrey Finguy was your race leader. Now, Finguy is a 2-time winner in this sport. He won at Rouen Lake Certs last year, and he is a winner at Darlington earlier this year. He's hoping to add a 3rd win to that catalog as Julian Kenneblaz tries to make it by to get his first win. Our first caution was on lap 2. Eric Schock and Jeff Evans have gotten into each other before, and they're going to do it again as they go to the turn. Schock tries a dive bomb move, and look at this. Cars are stacking up. Brian Valentine, Maria Camiso. There's Alex DeMarco, Kevin Ulrich, Willy Decker, as cars are just completely piled up. There's Dion Scott making his first start. Matt Duell. Now, there was more to this, making it the first of several very odd wrecks. Look at this huge pile up here. Now the pace car is coming around the track, and the pace car does not stop for any driver. So take a look at what's going to be happening in just a couple seconds. Look at this! Joshua Michaels in the air. Billy Bishop. Horrible wreck here. All cars keep going, surprisingly. But the pace car will prove to be a big problem under caution here. A lot of cars will go a lap down. Jeffrey Finguy, still your race leader, coming to the green as you see some big names on the inside line there. William Duncan is the points leader going into this event. Now he's tied with Bob Cittadino, but that win breaks the tiebreaker. He's currently in 24th, but ahead of Bob Cittadino, so if the race were to end right now, he would be your points leader. Now Joshua Michaels, if you watched the qualifier race, it said that he did not qualify, but it turns out Andrew Robinson was mistakenly put in the qualifier event, which he brought up at the end of the race. So Joshua Michaels, the car that would have failed to qualify, he makes it in that 8th spot. He's pretty happy about that, but not happy that his car is completely wrecked and that he made an airborne ride. So Joshua Michaels is going to have to limp it out for the rest of the race. Kevin Ulrich would pit on lap 26 with a cut tire, but that would be the least of his worries today, as another caution happened on lap 2. Sorry, on lap 28, caution 2, lap 28. Dom Capps, car number 24, is going to get turned by Michael Creed, making his first start. And Capps is going to go into the wall. Air Shock's going to get a little bit of it. Dom Capps not happy, but keeps that 24 car going as there goes the leader past him. Incident lap 29. This is under caution. Seth Cole minding his own business here, right in the way of the pace car. And the 52 car is going to go into the wall. Andreas Allen makes contact. He's going to stack up Andrew Robinson, Brock McMahon, Colin Bartel, Joey Beatty, and John Cittadino as well. Finguy will continue to be your leader, but the cars on the lead lap are slowly dwindling down. We only have 24 on the lead lap now. As we go in, whoa, contact! Contact! Jeffrey Finguy and Kevin Ulrich. And cars are stacking up. And look at that, whoa! Huge contact. And we got a car over, that is Joshua Michaels again. Cars are gunning onto the inside, and whoa! The pace car is going to flip over Brandon Bain and Dom Capps. Look at all this. Cars just stacked everywhere. Let's take a look at what happened under caution 3 and from a different camera just to show you the sheer amount of drivers involved with this wreck. Look at this. Cars everywhere. Cars stacking into each other. They had just come off the start. They're going at full speed. And look at that, they just couldn't slow down for this wreck as cars just keep piling in. I can't think of any drivers that missed the wreck. All of them seem to have gotten some degree of contact as all cars are just piling up in the turn 3 area. And it looks like actually no cars go out from this, which is a surprise. As Megan Curley, car number 20, would take the race lead. The Finn guy would have some extensive work on pit road. Now Megan Curley is a winless driver. She's trying to go for her first win today. She's only led laps under caution this year, so she's hoping that she can lead at the green flag, which she would do, but a caution came out quickly as Brock McMahon and many other drivers that couldn't get organized under caution are going to wreck. There's Dion Scott, Dom Capps, Joseph Bryan's going to get a piece of it. I believe that's Tyler Benoit spinning, Andrew Robinson, Matt Dool, Colin Bartel. There's been a lot of confusion under caution. You see Alex DeMarco spinning out. That's led to all these incidents. And look, there's Aeroshock as well, getting turned by teammate Julian Kenneblas Jr. Let's take a look at another angle. I have no idea what Dion Scott was doing. A horrible rookie mistake. It is his first start, but Dom Capps had some choice words to say over the radio about the number 25 Chevy. Bob Cittadino, car number 04, is running a decent race. In second place, he is one of only 2 drivers on the lead lap. So Bob Cittadino is going to have to try and catch up to that number 20 machine if he wants to win his first race of the season. Cittadino's been on a winless streak since race 18 of season 1. Caution 5, lap 52. Zachary Robinson, he's going to try to go to pit road, but the steering doesn't work. He's going to plow right into the pit wall. Collect Brock McMahon, Trek Togger, and look at this, contact from many drivers. And we have another pileup, and it looks like Zachary Robinson is going to finish where he started in 42nd place. He would go out of the event. Now Joey Beatty is having a great run today in his debut start. He sits 3rd in the number 12 Ford. Now this car did well under Zach Saturday. It's doing well under him as well. Beatty is trying to get the best finish for a debut driver since Tyler Smith won the inaugural race, but it's not usually counted since everyone in that race was making their debut start. Caution 6, lap 65. Jamie Murphy runs 3 wide with Aeroshock and Brandon Bain. They're going to collide, and Jamie Murphy, the former points leader going into Sonoma, is going to go around. And whoa, there's Megan Curley as well, the race leader. He's going to make contact with Murphy and Cortez. So we will have to see if that will affect her at all, as Bob Cittadino is still on the lead lap. We had an incident lap 66. Megan Curley is going to go underneath and is going to make contact with Russell Arcuri as well under caution. Now, we're not going to chronicle every wreck under caution because there's just too many to count, and we've probably missed several, so we only count important ones. Caution 7, lap 69. John Cittadino trying to catch up to the slow-moving field. The brakes just don't work on that car, and he goes plowing in the Dom Capps. Dom Capps, even more choice words said over his radio. John Cittadino would have to go back down the pit road and fix that brake issue. You see cars still continuing to slide as we head under caution. We barely even got to the green flag there. Incident lap 73. Jeffrey Finguy, car number 62, he's under caution here. Now the pace car is going much quicker than a lot of these damaged vehicles that the crews are keeping on track. Look at this. The 62 car on his roof being pushed by the pace car. Now I've seen everything in this sport now. As look at this, the pace car is not even slowing up to let the 62 car go. The 62 car on his roof, it's going to be doubtful that he'll take that lead back. Caution 8, lap 76. Bob Cortez, car number 86. Swerve's going in the pit road to avoid the slow Maria Camiso. Is going to plow right into the wall. And whoa, Nick Guerra is going to get right into the back of the 86 car. Hard contact. Bob Cortez would go out of the race, and that is unfortunate for the elder of the Cortezes. Caution 9, lap 82. Brandon Bain is running with these slow group of cars. He's going to make contact with Andrew Robinson, who is currently the last place car on track. Now, the cautions have been so confused. Cars are going so slow as the mechanics try desperately to keep these drivers running that they're making all sorts of contact under caution. Now, Bob Cittadino, car number 04. He is still trying to catch up to Megan Curley, but he's been having a relative difficulty. Caution 10, lap 87. Now look at this group of cars over here. As you see, Andres Allen just going to turn Michelle Cittadino as the cars try and figure out where they are. the officials in the scoring booth are having a lot of trouble placing these drivers under caution. It's leading to these kind of confusions. John Cittadino is going to go around. Instant lap 87. Dom Capps, car number 27, is going to get hit into by Jamie Murphy, and it's going to get turned by Andrew Robinson. Dom Capps has been kind of a moving punching bag as Brandon Bain goes in for a sucker punch. Dom Capps still very unhappy over the radio at the way other drivers are racing around him. Megan Curley, car number 20, is still your race leader, which is absolutely surprising. But Bob Cittadino, car number 04, look at how close he is. He's gotten back in the lead lap. He's running in second. Now, Megan Curley's been doing so well today that even the wrecks that she's gotten into have not been enough to allow the drivers to pass her, and she still has a less damaged car than Bob Cittadino. We have to spotlight car number 88 of Matt Duell. Now Matt Duell, he decided to start his own team halfway through the season. Had some bad luck at Daytona, but he's having a great run now, running in 6th place. So great job for Matt Duell, running well at lap 100 of 250. They will be entering a second ride for the rest of the season starting at Indianapolis in car number 90. So we'll have to look forward to see if that car can make races. Caution 11, lap 101. Justin Capps, car number 48, going to make contact with Brandon Bain, and both cars go into the wall hard. So there seems to be a lot of grievances with the Capps today, as tons of drivers just keep getting into the Capps brothers. Nick Capps is probably counting his blessings that he was not in this race today. Megan Curley would make green flag pit stops after the restart, but given how far she is ahead, as Bob Cittadino went another lap down under caution, it wouldn't affect her too much. Caution 12, lap 108. Russell Arcuri makes it 3 wide with Eris Schock and Neil Evans. It doesn't work as Arcuri goes loose, and there is Neil Evans playing as well. Whoa! Close call by a lot of drivers on the inside there. As they keep going, and oh, we got some contact up here. Look at the damage on Nicholas Guerra, Samantha Yankee, and Ray Takula. Let's see what happened here. Oh, it looks like Eris Schock pinned Samantha Yankee. That's going to send Ray Takula into the wall. And whoa, more contact between Yankee and Takula. Michaels and Guerra get caught up in it as well, along with Arcuri. Everyone keeps going, however. A real testament to these mechanics. Caution 13, lap 117. Joshua Michaels tries going down pit road, but Deion Scott's in his way, and the 13 is going to go spinning around. Now, though, and we got a trick talking about now, though, that there is a caution here, this would actually be the last caution for a long green flag run, which a lot of people are thinking that would not happen. Whoa, the pace car comes in, and Michael, I can't even talk about the race at this moment due to how many cars are just wrecking at one point. But on that green flag run, we look at William Duncan, who is running 38th on track, many laps off the pace. William Duncan is more than likely going to lose this points lead, as Bob Cittadino is having a magnificent run in 2nd place. So even though he has that win, this will not help him with that tiebreaker, as Duncan hopes to finish today's event. Deion Scott making his first race and having a pretty decent run, sitting in 19th at the moment on lap 150. Now Deion Scott has attempted a couple races but has yet to make one. This is the first time he's made it, and driving that car that looks similar to Maria Camiso's Mountain Dew machine that she ran earlier in the year. Deion Scott's hoping that he can make more races throughout the year. He's driving for his single car team. Now he is still quite a bit away from getting to the top 10, as many drivers are laps down. He's going to have to hope that a lot of those drivers have trouble. Matt Evans, car number 4, our most recent winner at Sonoma. He is currently running 8th, and now with his points position, this could be a great day for him. He was coming into the points standings about 10th. Now he might just exit out in the top 5 if he can keep up here in the top 10 and make sure he doesn't fall even more laps down. Evans was runner-up for the championship last year. He's hoping that he can be the champion this time. Now Bob Cittadino has lost Megan Curley. This car has been gradually getting slower and slower as he has heavy damage to this number 04 machine. Megan Curley's car is still in relatively good shape, as they haven't had to bring it down pit road as many times. So though Bob Cittadino's on the lead lap, he is losing Megan Curley. But it doesn't matter, because he is more focused with this points lead. Whoa, we got a caution, and look at that! Jeffrey Finn guy, and it looks like Bob Cittadino is going to have to go down pit road as cars stack into him. We'll have to see if that caution with 4 that's going to plow Finn guy into the wall. Caution 14 lap 174. Ray Takita is going 3 wide with Andres Allen and Colin Bartel. It looks like a little bit of contact is going to be made, and she and Bartel are going to go into the wall. Marie Camiso in the 84 Lumber machine is slow. Then Chris Arita is going to plow in, and Alex DeMarco is going to be slowing down that Colgate machine. Everyone keeps it going. Caution 15, lap 108, and there goes our green flag run. William Duncan, car number 83. He's running in the turn low. He's going to check up and go right into Brock McMahon. John Cittadino, they're going to hit the wall hard. Put a shot for them. Brock McMahon would have to go to pit road, but the other ones are going to keep it on track as they try and avoid the pace car. But at the rate this is going, cars have been pitting nearly every lap. Caution 16, we haven't even started. And there is Bob Cittadino. He's slow. Cars are checking up. And there's Andrew Robinson going to turn him around. We did not even get to the green flag, and another caution came out. So this is just how confusing these caution flag periods have been. Now we're going to take a look at Megan Curley. This is how much quicker she is than all the other drivers. Look at this. She just lapped about a fourth of the field in one straightaway. As those cars have been very slow on the restart and very slow on track. So I think Megan Curley has quite the advantage over the rest of the competitors today. You see tons of cars on pit road. Alex DeMarco, car number 51, having a brilliant race, running in 5th place. He's the biggest mover on track. He started 29th as we look at him under caution because it's very hard to spotlight him under green flag. This is exactly the kind of run he needed to get himself in the top 35, and at the moment, he would be getting that spot, even beating Andrew Robinson, car number 43. Caution 17, lap 200. Nicholas Guerra running with Matt Evans. Matt Evans gets sent loose, and both of them are going to go into the wall. This is the last race for the DuPont pace scheme. And whoa! Dion Scott flipped over. Finn Guy and Shock are going to plow in. But as I was saying, the last race for the DuPont scheme, he's going to be switching to the Sprite scheme for the All-Star Challenge. Jeff Evans, car number 77, mechanical issue. On the caution, car number 77 is going to go out of the race. Unfortunately, they couldn't fix this machine, and that's unfortunate. This car doesn't look particularly bad. Andres Allen would have another mechanical issue, a camshaft going on the 08 machine. He would pull out, and that's going to be a shame for car number 08, the winner earlier this year at Daytona. Caution 18, lap 211. Seth Cole running with Billy Bishop. There's Tyler Benoit to the outside. Bishop's going to run Seth Cole up into Tyler Benoit, and both cars go wrecking. Benoit had a great qualifying run, but has been tarnished by all these wrecks. Seth Cole still running at about 12th place despite all the wrecks. Caution 19, lap 223. Matt Duell, car number 88, still running in the top 10. Is going to make contact with William Duncan, and that's hard contact for Duncan. Duell was not happy about that, and he keeps on track. I think a lot of drivers are going to be writing each other angry letters at the end of this event. We got to spotlight Willy Decker, who currently sits 11th on track. This is the only non-2013 car. This is a 2000 machine. He's been really trying to make sure he stays on track so he can get that supplies from JFI, who have offered to support him if he can get some good finishes. He's hoping that this good finish will get him the supplies necessary to get a better working vehicle. Decker is a short track driver. This is the tracks he specializes in, but I don't think he was expecting this many wrecks going into today's event. Caution 20, lap 240 of 250. There is Kevin Ulrich. He's going to get tapped by Billy Bishop, and both cars are going to go into the wall. There's Michelle Cittadino almost going over, and there is Dustin Katz as well as cars slow up, trying to avoid them. Kevin Ulrich has been in a lot today, and he's going to keep that car going. Caution 21, lap 246. This will be the last caution of the race, as you see all these cars piling in. So many cars I can barely even count, as we have to look at it from the spectator view. As cars are just going everywhere. Cars crashing on pit road. Cars crashing everywhere. Let's take a look at a pit incident that was on lap 246, the final one of the day. Andrew Robinson trying to get the pit road. There's Michelle Cittadino. They're going to plow him right into the wall, and with only 4 laps to go, Andrew Robinson's not going to finish. If Bartel and Bishop come into play there, Robinson would go out, but Megan Curley would be your race winner here at Martinsville, getting her first career Utica Home Track Series win, the first career win for Gasting Engineering Incorporated, getting the highest margin of victory at 4 laps over second place and leading 250 consecutive laps, which is the most in a race for a driver. So congratulations to Megan Curley, who we'll be seeing in the All-Star Challenge. Curley was your winner. Beatty was the rookie of the race and with 4 laps down, along with Bob Cittadino in third. Then Matt Evans, Alex DeMarco with a great run, Matt Duell with a career best run. Neil Evans in 7th, Kenneth Bless Jr. in 8th, Arcuri 9th, Dom Capps 10th, 10 laps down. Then Decker and Scott were 10 laps down as well, followed by Cole, Bartel, Benoit, Capps, Yankee, Bain, McMahon, and Michael Creed making his debut, coming 20th, 13 laps down. Also 13 laps down was Joseph Bryan. Bishop, Finn Guy, Valentine, Garris, and John Cittadino were 14 laps off the pace. Then Cittadino and Takeda were 15 laps down. Michaels, Aurelio, and Yankee were 16 off the pace. Then Schock was 17 laps down. Togger 18, Murphy 18, Duncan 18, and Ulrich 19. The record is still held by Shelby LeGray at 39 laps off the pace. Robinson, Evans, Allen, Camiso, Cortez, and Robinson all go out of the race. It was a shame for those drivers who were hoping to have a good race today. Now the points going to be really shook up because of this. The points leader is now Bob Cittadino. The winless driver hasn't won since season 1, and he has a huge lead over Dom Capps in 2nd, followed by Matt Evans, William Duncan, the points leader going into the event, Brock McMahon, who's had a great year, Colin Bartel, the Megville winner, Russell Arcuri, Justin Capps, Brian Valentine, the 2-time victor, and Jamie Murphy, who's really dropped in the points. Then we have Finn Guy, Benoit, Bain, Curley, who's going to really improve her points position with this win. Allen, Yankee, Cittadino, who missed several races, is currently running 17th in points. Then Guerra, Cittadino, Robinson, who had a poor run today. Neil Evans, the most sport winner. Julian Kenneth Jr., Samantha Yankee, Trek Togger, Maria Camiso, Kevin Ulrich, Eric Schock, Chris Aurelio, Ray Takeda, and Seth Cole rounding out your top 30. Seth Cole trying to claw his way back up the standings. Then there's Bob Cortez, Jeff Evans, who might not even have a car for the next race, Billy Bishop, Alex DeMarco, who is now locked in on points, and Andrew Robinson running in 35th. Now let's take a look at the drivers that are outside the top 35. These guys have to qualify the way in. Ogo, Brote, Michaels, Bryant, Young, your top 40. Now, while these go past, I just want to mention, next week is the All-Star Challenge, and this is going to allow the fans to vote for a driver to make it into the All-Star Challenge. There'll be a video posted on that soon. There'll also be the open race for any driver who's attempted a race this season. Also, there'll be the big shebang for the actual All-Star Challenge. We'll see if maybe Brote or Cittadino can win a second All-Star Challenge, or maybe someone new will win it. We also have to choose our venue for that, so stay tuned for that voting video. Now we take a look at the Rookie of the Year standing. Dom Capps is on top by 2 points over William Duncan. Then there's Colin Bartel, Dustin Capps, and Julian Kendall-Blaze Jr., who are all having pretty decent rookie seasons. Then Nicholas Guerra, Zachary Robinson, Kevin Ulrich, Eric Schock, Ray Takula, your top 10. And then the rest of the rookies are outside the top 10, of course. Next is going to be one of our biggest events. It is the All-Star Challenge for all of our previous race winners, the past champion, and the Rookie of the Year winner. I hope to see you there. I hope you vote on it. We'll see you soon. Thank you for watching.